100 days away from Lions and Chiefs at Arrowhead Stadium in Kansas City for the opening of the 2023 NFL season, and there are 100 storylines to keep an eye on. Matt,
our friend Cody Benjamin of CBS.
That's right. CBS Sports, 100 things to know with 100 days until week 1 of the NFL season. And there are 7 of these storylines that involve your Detroit Lions.
I love it.
So I thought we could go through some of these.
Okay.
And the ones that involve the Lions, go around the room and talk about each one. How's that sound, fellas?
Sounds great.
Does that sound good to you?
100 days.
All right, guys, here we go. Storyline number 1 regarding the Detroit Lions. The Lions are a preseason darling after winning 8 of their final 10 games in 2022. Their season opening matchup with the Chiefs is just one of 4 primetime games on their 2023 slate, not including a Thanksgiving Day matchup with the Packers. 5 primetime games, Braylon, for this Lions football team.
As I stated, just one of the situations when you win, when you show that you can be consistent, when you show that you have a GM that is comparable, when you have a coach that is competent, when you have players that play hard, people start to trust you. They start seeing they want to show you off, and that's what the analysts want to do, and that's what the NFL wants to do. They trust the Detroit Lions, much like Dan Campbell said, they trust them just to at least maybe not get blown out and be respectful. But I think more than that, I think people are scared of the Detroit Lions.
I think they were the darling last year. Everyone wanted them to make the playoffs. You got guys like Lou Riddick jumping all over them and pushing them out into the forefront. Dan Orlovsky as well. Man, what they did last year was special, and it looks just like they're getting better. Look what they did with the draft. There might be a couple of naysayers, but for the most part, I think they nailed their draft. They got 3 starters on top of that team from last year. I think nothing but sky's the limit here, and I can't wait, man.
Yeah, you're right, man. I'm going to piggyback on something you just said in the first part. Last year, before the season started, there were some people talking about the Lions 3-13-1, but there were some positive individuals. Dan was one of those guys. Marcus Spears said a thing or two. But once the season started and you saw that Lions offense in Game 1 against the Philadelphia Eagles, Game 2 against the Seattle Seahawks, Dan Orlovsky gave a lot of love to Jared Goff, to the Detroit Lions offense, to Ben Johnson and what they were doing. And then Marcus Spears gave a lot of credit to Aiden Hutchinson. And they wanted them to hang on. And once the Lions started that 8-2 run in the last 10 games, they were excited that they hung on. And then that's when you started to see the backing really from Dan, Lewis Riddick, and Marcus Spears.